the Grown Woman Podcast. Yes, we are in pajamas. Just to go ahead and get that out of there because it's a Valentine's Day special. Anyways, we want to say thank you to our sponsors, the Artificial Makeup and Photography, where your fantasy becomes reality. There's no way this is episode like 6 or 7 and I got that wrong. There's no way. Anyway, like normal, we will introduce ourselves. I am Big Ange 615.
Jamila, the journalist.
I am Brittany Shook, vitamin B _.
She always gets too many names.
Yeah, I have to do it all.
Every time.
Oh, it's gotta be extra, but it's okay.
Right.
There's a lot of Britneys out there. So.
That's true.
Thank you.
But today, guys, it's a different kind of episode. As you can see, we have some guests here. This is our first time having guests, so shout out to that. I will let them introduce themselves, but today is all about self-love, self-empowerment, women, and just loving and knowing our bodies. So if you guys want to introduce yourself, I'll let you guys go ahead and do that.
Yes, hello, my name is Alexis Nayel. I go by a lot of other names as well, but Alexis Nayel. I am here to do a live yoni steam to help purify the body, the mind, the body, and the spirit within to release without.
I like that.
Right.
I am Quatita Dean, the Ancestral Interpreter, and I own a company called A Walk with the Ancestors, and I'm here to give the ladies some clarity today.
Oh,
I love
clarity.
Yes. Okay.
But can I say something before we start off? How y'all been doing?
With your way to
goals?
call us out.
Yes.
If y'all remember the last episode, we talked about 2020 intentions.
Yes.
And we said we were going to hold each other accountable.
Yes.
You know where I'm going to start. I've been sick for most of this month, which means I haven't been at work, which means I'm off to a terrible start with making my coins. But if you're not making money, guess what else you're not doing? Spending money. So I'm slick on the right path right now. So that's me.
All right.
Off to a good start.
Yeah. Okay.
My intention, if you guys remember, was just to do more. I said last year is my year of planning. So I've been really keeping up with that. I've been doing this past weekend. I got with a photographer / videographer, and we did a really big photo shoot. She followed me around the whole day. A new video's coming. I've been working on it. Maybe next week. Maybe next week. It's definitely coming out this month. I'll say maybe next week. I don't want to put a rush on it as long as I get it done. So I'm doing, and I'm proud of myself for, not just talking about it. Like, somebody called me and they're like, you want to do this video, blah, blah, blah. Let's set a date to plan it. I was like, what you doing right now? Let's do it right now.
Okay.
And we literally met up like maybe an hour later, and I loved it. Like, I'm just so tired of procrastinating and like having excuses. It's the year of doing it. I'm doing it.
I like that. Doing it well. Okay, Britt.
So I think I said I was just trying to be more intentional with my day as a whole, and then I had goals. So I've been working out.
Okay.
I completed real estate school, and so passed my So next week, I take my exam to get my state license. So I have to buckle down and do that. Let's see, I've cut out meat and alcohol again.
Nice.
And a little quick praise report through all I've been doing to get to where I am now.
Yes.
In certain spots, my cancer is completely gone, and I just started my medication to September. So it's been even less than a year. And then the other places, they have shrunk by more than half. So what my goals of 2020 is to have no evidence of disease and be cancer free. And so I'm on that road to that path. And
Didn't you say you wanted to be a medical miracle?
yes, I said a medical miracle. Yes. And I said I was gonna get married too. Actually, this guy just asked me. He just asked me to be his wife, but I don't know him like that, so.
Dang. That was not was your first time either, so and you still let me read.
But I knew the person. I don't know him. See, it's always gonna be. It's always one that want to hate and try to block what's gonna be thrown out there.
My bad.
It's always gonna be a.
Well, at least you know you got options.
Right.
Right.
A backup plan just in case by the end of the year you're not.
And he said he
Right.
about my first property for me.
Well,
Really committed.
Right.
That sounds like a potential prospect.
I'm saying. Jeez.
Well, okay. Now that we've got well acquainted, everybody, and all that good stuff, and talked about our intentions, make sure we do this next time. Okay?
Yes,
we
So,
will.
I guess you guys can get started on the Yanni scene.
Yes, on the Yanni.
We're gonna be following our journey with that. So,
Hello, I'm Alexis Nayel. Anyways, these are the herbs for the yoni steams. Yoni steams are very beneficial to our female organs. What I have them do, ladies, have them steam over this is very spiritual, where I have them write out their write out things they want to release, and then talk about things that they want to let into their life. As they steam over this, they just sit down and relax. The benefits of doing a yoni steam is to help like overgrowth of yeast that has, which is vegetosis. It makes the female organ a lot tighter, wetter, helps with your bloating, and it also helps with like your menstrual cycle. If you are a heavy bleeder or you cramp a lot, it helps with stuff like that as well. It's so many benefits to it, and I recommend all women to use it. Most women who can't use it are the ones who have like the birth control implant that's either inside of them or it's which is basically internal, and also through the vaginal canal as well. Other than that, if you are on the patch, the shot, the pill, you are able to do the yoni steam. So this thing right here is just like the goddess thing to, cleanse yourself internally. But this is amazing. Yes, and I recommend all women to do this because it's absolutely refreshing. For the ladies that you see me do this with today, hopefully they can, go through the journey with us, and you can see how they feel, and they will speak from their own experience. So yeah, thank you.
Good job.
Your social media.
Oh, my social media is at Alexis Nayel. It's ALEXISNIELLE, and my other page is tailored by AB_Poppins. Get at me.
Okay, Quatita, you were telling us about a retreat that you have coming up, right?
Yes, I do.
Why don't you tell us more about that?
It is the Mind, Body, and Soul Fly Girl Retreat of 2020.
Okay.
It is for the mind, the body, and the soul. We'll have some therapists and life coach, survival coaches there to help with the mind. I'll be there as well doing the soul. I'll have some Reiki masters and massage therapists there doing it for the body. And we call it the Fly Girl Retreat because it's first love yourself. So we're hoping that our women come in and get their tickets, and it's a 3-day, 2-night retreat where we will focus solely on just the rebuilding of the self.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said that you'll be handling the soul part.
Yes.
So tell us about your soul sessions.
Yes. So in my soul sessions, again, I call myself an ancestral interpreter. I just interpret the information from the ancestors, and I deal directly with the soul. Many people feel like they hand me their palm. I'm not a palm reader.
Okay.
So I read the soul. So that is why I call it soul sessions, because that actually was given to me, termed by the ancestors themselves. So
Okay. Is there another word for it? Would it
people
be
call
like a
them psychic readings.
Psychic reading.
They
Okay.
the world would call me a psychic medium.
Okay, medium. See, that's what I was looking for, because I thought that's what you called it, but you said soul sessions is purely you.
Yes.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah.
So am I going to get a soul session today?
You are.
Okay. I think
Absolutely.
I'm ready. Okay.
All right, so I spoke to you a little bit before,
Yes.
and so some of the information I kind of know And it's really weird because I feel a lot of energy, but again, I don't know if I'm solely talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of people in here.
It is, and I keep having something happen to my chest. So I'm just gonna take a few deep breaths and I'm gonna go into my zone.
Okay.
All right. So the first thing I want to acknowledge is the male that has passed, and I feel like it's like a father figure energy. And I don't know if I'm solely talking to you. There is an R name that I also want to acknowledge. I almost feel like somebody had to have some sort of procedure done or something connected to the chest. I don't know, I'm so drawn to you. Do you understand anything that I'm saying?
The father figure got me.
Okay. And then where does the R name connect for you to? And that could be first or last name. It keeps sounding like Roger to me, so I know it's an R name. I just don't know where that connects at, okay? And then what is the heart? Did he pass from something with the heart, or is he has a heart issue? What is that?
R name's not, I'm not feeling the R name.
That's okay. I'm gonna hold that because I feel like it could be a first or last name, but how do you connect with the chest too?
Well, I did recently go to the doctor because I was concerned
About your chest.
But I was good, so.
Okay. Do you also have a little girl?
Had to.
Okay. So I'm definitely connected with you. I've been feeling it the whole time and I was trying not to. I'm very sorry. They keep telling me it's the food. Like you need to eat something different. Like you have to change your diet. Even though the physician is telling you it's okay, I'm telling you there's plaque around your heart or something, okay? And we need to change up the diet just a little bit. I also feel like you're not consuming enough water as well, okay? Okay, and then was someone found unresponsive?
No. Let me check.
Not recently.
That's okay. Who is that?
My grandma.
Okay. Has she passed or was she just in a coma? Okay. And then is she also the diabetes?
No.
Are you the diabetes? Where does the diabetes come in at?
My mother.
Okay.
Her name is Lisa.
Her name is Risa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Risa?
Yeah.
I knew it was connected to you. I tell people the mind freezes and you cannot think, okay? She keeps saying she went to glory, okay? That's how she describes her passing, the grandmother. She keeps saying, I went to glory, okay? So,
Does that sound like something your grandma said?
I feel like now I am moving now to you because I do keep hearing journalism, okay? So, thank you for being a good sport about it,
I
okay?
already knew you was gonna feel it. I felt it.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
All right.
I know, right? She read me at home once already, so.
So they're also telling me this is going to be a great journey for you, a really, really good journey for you.
I'm ready.
Somebody's taking my breath away. And then, do you have a brother? Where's the male at that's connected to you that would be like a brother figure or something to you?
Like physically, where
Yeah.
he's in rehab.
Okay.
Should call him.
Okay. So two things. Where does the accident come in at? The accident.
Which accident?
Who was you? Were you in the accident, or where's the accident comes in at?
With us? With
Yeah.
me and him?
Or you? Period. How do you connect with that? Like, I don't know if that's you or somebody around you.
I'll get in accidents.
You were in
all
an
the time.
accident?
No, well, what you feeling?
Right, what about it?
Okay, so I keep hearing two things. I keep feeling like I'm very concerned for the brother. So if he's not your brother, but he's like your brother, I can understand that, okay? So, do y'all go way back?
Yeah, I actually call him my brother. He's just not technically my brother.
Okay.
He's my cousin who grew up in my house. I thought he was my brother. He wasn't.
Okay.
Type of situation.
Understood. Because I feel like you're always like very concerned for him or something. Also, they keep telling me like you underestimate yourself a lot of what you can do, what you're capable of. Instead of stepping fully into it, you kind of always back yourself up because you just don't know. But if you actually stepped into it and stopped second guessing yourself, you would take flight in a different way that you're expecting. Okay.
I don't know.
And then where does the B name connect for you?
Big,
Mhm.
big hands, not big hands.
Besides you, is there another B? Or do I say somebody's name twice, like Boo Boo?
There's. I grew up being called BNGB.
Oh, that was my favorite singer back in the day. I don't want to lose your love.
That's literally all I know. So I love
Okay, so it's you. Okay.
it. That B, she's gone. There.
So what is the worry about having children?
Okay. I think it might just be in my head. I don't know, but I'm afraid that I can't get pregnant.
Okay, that's what I thought because they keep saying tell you can have children, so that's the worry.
That's
Okay, it's not time.
Okay. That's
You're not ready
good
yet,
too.
okay? And not that you're not capable of being a mother right now, it's not the time, just right now. Because you have so many other things getting ready to take place, okay? Let me understand this too. Have you thought about management?
Okay.
You know what I
Sit
mean?
down.
Almost like managing people or something? You thought about that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I feel like you would be really, really good with that, okay? Is it your grandmother or great grandmother that's passed?
My grandmother.
Your
Both of
grandmother,
them are gone.
okay. And then,
Recently?
doesn't matter.
Oh.
I just know she's here. There's also a male here too. There would be like a father figure, a father, not him, but you. So, who is that for you as well?
Is it possible? You mean her? She in the bathroom.
It is very possible. That's why I said I don't know until you tell me.
Okay. I would just assume, I don't actually know, it would be my grandfather, but I don't know because he's kind of been, some weird stuff has been happening, but it could not be him. But my grandfather is the same as her grandfather.
Okay, understood. Oh, my heart's pounding so hard. I almost want to stand up. Yeah, I know how I do. I almost want to stand up. The energy is too strong. It's okay, okay, because like my feet gonna be tapping in just a minute. Because I also want to know who had the brain thing. I don't know if it's brain cancer or what it is.
She has breast cancer.
Okay. Okay. And then where does the T name come in at?
My dad.
Okay. And dad is still living? Okay.
Huh? Sorry, no, okay.
I kind of feel like you take on the role of other people, and I mean that in a sense of if they can't worry, you worry for them. So it's almost like you step in. I feel like you're the defender and the protector too. Almost like if you had a friend and somebody was disrespectful to your friend, it's like, excuse me, you're gonna apologize to her. That's how I pick up for you.
I'm gonna put this on the burner.
So I feel like you're just supposed to be going ahead and internship. Somebody interning? Is there an internship? Yeah. Is someone going to go like do some work for someone else based on the field that they're in?
Me.
Okay. And then where does the D name come in at? First or last name, like David or Daniel? Yeah.
That's my baby daddy.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say the same
Do
thing.
you understand it too, though?
But not internship. I just got offered to go like somewhere with Club TV. I don't know if that.
Okay, understood.
Somewhere I always wanted to go to.
Okay, so I guess I would take that and then.
It's a business opportunity,
Okay,
not an internship though.
gotcha. Understood. So what is it you feel like you would be walking away from, though? They keep saying if you're going to walk away from it, there's still going to be a bloom.
Still gonna be a what?
Bloom. Like there's going to be success. Are you scared of walking away from someone?
I don't know.
One thing they keep saying over and over again is whatever that feeling is that you don't want to walk away from, it's the bigger picture. So whatever opportunity you was just given, I really feel like this is a good opportunity for you, okay? They're saying about making a name. So I already told you you're gonna make a name for yourself anyway. Who had the blood, the stuff in the blood, or the blood disease or something? Is that you? Not you personally, is that connected to you? This is either like something inside of the blood or this is something inside of the body, like lupus or something like that.
She has stage 4 cancer,
Who?
metastatic cancer, which is not curable.
All right, where does the L name come in at? Like Lou, Lorraine?
I mean, I know a Louise, but
Are you and her kin though? Y'all said y'all share a grandfather, so unless you're like your cousin.
yeah, that's my first cousin.
Okay. You know, and I feel like the information is coming back and forth. Got it. Which is why you're concerned for everybody. Okay, understood. From her to your other cousin, just like your brother. Got it. So let me say, do y'all come from a praying family?
Yeah.
Or are you just a prayer?
We come from a praying family.
Well, the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I feel like there's a lot of us praying about the situation. That's how I feel about it. Let me understand. Has she known for 2 years?
Her breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
We found out in 2013 originally. It took 2 years for it to get cured, if I'm not mistaken. She was cured in 2015.
Okay.
And we started having issues this September or August.
Okay.
It came back to stage 4.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna move forward. Hmm. Yeah. I can't even focus. Shit. Let me understand. Besides him, does the R name connect for you as well? I keep hearing like Rose. I wonder if they're trying to pull me back this way. I'm just not understanding. Fuck it. What's the swelling of the feet?
Our side of the family, we have a lot of issues with it. I'm surprised if it ain't so bad. It's almost like a running joke that we talk about it.
Okay. I can't even.
My feet swelling all the time. My feet be looking like sausages. Yeah. Let me talk about like that and stuff, but
So basically,
my feet swelling.
you know, anything can happen. She absolutely could be a medical miracle. You know what I mean? What they want is for her to keep pushing forward like she's doing. You know what I mean? Very upbeat, very, very good. The only thing I want to acknowledge or I want to understand is, does she sometimes get sick at the stomach? Like, is she sick at the stomach or something?
I know she was in a lot of pain. I know she had some issues with the stomach, but I'm not 100% sure what they were.
Okay.
But
So they absolutely want her to continue doing what she's doing. We want her to cut out all animal products, from dairy to any kind of meat. No fish, nothing. Just strictly plant-based, vegetarian, vegan. We're gonna see how that helps, okay? We want her to cut it all off. Everything. Anything coming from an animal, we want her to get rid of it. What they tell me is they're not coming for her yet, okay? So we want her to fight as long as the fight is in the fight, okay? So that's the first step. We want her to cut everything out. So now, okay. Let me just see a little bit more, then we can go to the other queen and see what she do, okay? Back to you, okay? I don't know exactly. It's okay. I don't know exactly. All I know is you are supposed to have your name at the front of a company, okay? So I don't know if you're not doing it or if you are thinking about it. That's you. Oh, okay. So that's all I know, and I feel like no wonder I came here in journalism too, so that would make sense for me as well. We understand. Do you want a son?
Okay. Don't go down this street, please.
Okay. Okay. Understood. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna say that. Okay.
Wow.
What? But I really, really appreciate you ladies for letting me come in and say what I had to say, do what ancestors had me do.
About me, honey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love each and every one of y'all, and thank you for being open to the process. I am Quatita Dean, the ancestral interpreter.
Oh, let me get a job, because that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm 32 now, so when I was first diagnosed, I was 27. So I'm like, I shouldn't be worried about pretty much this. I need to be like doing what 27, 28, 29, 30-year-old should be doing, you know, working, building myself up and all this, and I just neglected everything else because I was just like, oh, I'm cured or whatever, but not even realizing that I should have been on a maintenance med. I wasn't. So it was ultimately up to me because my doctor didn't put me on anything to prevent it for what she did, but I was having side effects from it or trying other things to prevent it. So with getting into all of that, August, I just had a pain in my back because in July I went to the doctor and it's like, oh, you got a clean bill of health.
What's the stomach though? Do you get nauseous? Like, what is the stomach issue?
Yes, I do. I get nauseous.
I would like to touch you, okay?
Okay.
I want to put some energy in your body. I haven't done it in a very long time, and I only do it if they ask me to do it. So I'm going to do it if you're okay with doing it. What I'm going to do is raise my frequency and build up my energy, which is what I'm doing. And then I just want to like touch you. I don't know where. I'm starting to have a pain right here. In here. Okay.
Oh, wow.
So they say call it out of your body. So we're gonna call it out of your body. I don't care how much you miss dairy. I want you to stop immediately eating anything from any animal. I don't care what it is. I don't want you to consume it into your body. Okay.
Okay.
So where's the cancer at now?
So it's a few places. I had it on lesions on my skull base, my kidney, my rib cage, my lung, my liver, which was the most prominent spot that they're like, oh, pretty much it had consumed my liver, which I didn't know it. So on my spine, my coccyx, when you say here, I just found out that I had been walking around with a fracture because the cancer was in my hip, but that is now healed. Yeah, it was pretty much everywhere, but it's right on the left side. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't promise anything. I'm just gonna do what they tell me to do. Okay.
Okay.
If I can just have everybody send her some energy, please. Just your shoulders first, and I'm gonna go down your back, okay?
Okay.
I'm just gonna go over your whole energy field, okay?
Okay.
I give thanks to the ancestors and the creator, the spirit. I'm gonna flush it out as much as possible. And I don't even know why the fuck. You're feeling better. I give thanks to the Spirit. I give thanks to the ancestors. Give thanks to Oshun. Now I just want to give you a better plan.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Ooh.
For you guys, what is all in the goddess steam or the yoni stew? The herbs that are included are rose petals, which is good for cooling and estrogen to the vaginal tissues. Red root, which is good for hemorrhoids, veins, broken capillaries, cysts, people who have heavy periods. Motherwort, which is great for fatigue, cramps, and to aid relaxation. I definitely felt relaxed. I felt that. Cramp bark, relieving cramps and muscle spasms. I really hope that's true because I've been cramping lately. Calendula. I hope I'm saying all this right. It's for cleansing and lessens inflammation. The benefits of the herb include, I know that Alexis already said some, but I'm just going to repeat them again. Removes toxins from the body, regulates your period, treats bacterial and yeast infections, maintains a healthy feminine odor, treats hemorrhoids, eases cramping, and strengthens the womb and tightens the vagina. So I can still go ahead and speak on right. I got some for you if you still want to take it home. But this was not my first time doing a yoni steam, but it was my first time doing it with somebody else. I usually just order my herbs off of Amazon and do it at home. But this time, like she had us, write down things that we're letting go, which is originally why I did it in the first place. Was I was letting go of an ex-boyfriend, and I was like, I want him to get out of my system. So I thought that was really nice, and that was nice that she blessed us with the sage and stuff, and we had our moment. She set it up really nice, with the candles, and it was very relaxing. The steam wasn't too hot for me. It felt very refreshing. I did feel like almost like a tightening sensation, and it was really peaceful. I think I definitely want to go back to her again and do it as opposed to doing it on my own. But I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, this was my first time. Like I told her, I've been wanting to do it since about at least 2015, because I actually learned about it when I was in China, and I think it started in Korea.
Oh, okay.
So I want to try it then, and I just haven't. And actually, I was gonna go to a Korean spot this weekend and try it, but I got to try it here. Yeah, I think I just have attention deficit disorder. So I was in the mood. Well, I will say she made it, I feel like a spiritual event. So I like that part of it instead of just going and sitting on a hot pot and steaming my vagina.
Right.
So I like the things she brought into it. My water could have been a little warmer, but
it's probably
overall,
warmed it.
But overall, it was a good experience. Like I said, my ADD got the best of me towards probably midway in, because my mind started wondering about other things or whatever. So
because it is a longer process. It's about 15-30 minutes.
Yes, I feel like maybe the water was hotter. I could maybe just concentrate on that, but since it wasn't, I just felt like I was sitting on the toilet.
I was telling myself affirmations, and then after a while I was like, okay, I said my affirmations now.
So I
but I pulled out my phone. I have the pattern app. I don't know if you all are familiar with that. I'm not going to promote the app. Well, I guess I just did. But any kind of astrology app, I guess you can just open it and see what it has for you for the day. That's what I did, and it like aligned with things that I already was releasing and just talked about. So that was good.
Yeah, I just reaffirmed my affirmations. Did a little healing chant that I do during the day. So I did that, and then I grabbed my phone, and it was saying different things that you could do. And one was like chant and say So I was like yeah, and that was the end of it. So, but overall, a good experience.
Would you do it again?
Yes, I would do it again. I'm like thinking now, like when am I doing it again? Probably tomorrow. Yeah. And
Sounds like something I should have, did, but I didn't do it. But I did follow along with some of the things that y'all were doing, like, when you had to write stuff down and when y'all were releasing stuff in my head, you gave me affirmations when y'all was doing it. I sleep was standing in the way of the stage, so I'm like, let me get a little of this, you feel me? So, I did a little bit. But since we were reflecting and now that everyone's gone, we can tell the truth about the reading and how we felt about that.
So I missed the beginning of the reading.
Right. I missed the very beginning also. I kind of walked in on it. I didn't know what was going on in person. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But when I first walked in, she mentioned something about a brother. And it was like, when she said it, I thought about somebody. But I wasn't like, nah, because technically he's not. But when she brought up the part about the brother, it was interesting because for the past month or so, I've been saying I need to reach out. I'm the one who took him to freaking rehab, and I still haven't reached out. Because I'm like, I don't know what to do about the situation. And when I ask other family members, I'm like, yo, y'all talk to him? No, I don't even know where he at. No one knows that he went to rehab because it was between me and my daddy, and I took him. So it's like, we're the only ones that know. And my mama knows because, it's my girl. Even. But I don't know, it was just kind of interesting that she was bringing him up because I've been extremely worried. He usually will reach out by now, and I ain't heard anything about it. So she was saying something about her brother. You obviously don't have one.
And then she did say about you worrying too.
Right. Yeah. And then, that's been my theme today, so that didn't surprise me. But Winkie, you know how he grew up with me. Y'all ain't gonna know that. Anyway, but I drove him to rehab about a few months ago.
So you're gonna reach out? Can you reach out?
That's just it. I don't know if I can even reach out.
I mean,
don't know
you
how
can
to reach
out.
No, I don't know how to reach out to him.
He doesn't have a phone number?
I
You don't know where the place he
don't
is?
remember the name of it.
Can you drive back to it?
Yeah, I can. I can. That'll be the only way I can get in contact with him. Because the only other person who knew the name of it is my daddy, and we're not speaking. So
Yeah, he may have to take a drive.
no,
can go with you.
Or Google Map the location and just let you
Welcome to the podcast field trip.
You remember what street you went on and kind of look at
No.
businesses around.
I can tell you how to get. Like I can drive in the car to get there.
Okay.
That's it.
That's good though.
I think.
I can't even do that.
So
I gotta use GPS for everything.
yeah, I don't know.
And what else?
I don't know. Kind of. I mean, the whole thing was a little heavy. I thought. Now, I mentioned earlier on Instagram today was just a heavy day. In my life, which is cool. Whatever.
You did say that.
Right. It's just been kind of heavy for me today. I've been crying all damn day long, y'all. It's a hot ass mess. I'm surprised my bags ain't big. You know what I'm saying? But all of that was kind of heavy. I felt that she was spot on when it came to stuff that I'm thinking about or feeling, or that this side of the family is like thinking about or feeling. I don't know. I felt like I had the right to cry, and I felt like it would have been okay. I didn't, because if I cried, then who's gonna make people laugh? Which is how I feel in my everyday life.
That's what you worried about.
Right.
What'd you say?
I said, look what you worried about.
Yeah,
I mean, other people have to
just
laugh. So if I
Open
cry,
for me.
that means somebody else, responsibility
I
to
feel
like
you.
laugh, make them laugh. So just in case no one else wants to take the responsibility.
Yeah.
Like Rick, she cried.
Yeah, and that was something that I do not do. I am not big on crying in public or just around people that, I mean, I know y'all, but
That's my third time ever seeing you cry.
yeah, so like I am not now in my older age. because I'm 32 now, I am more emotional and sensitive when it comes to things. Like before, if I watched something that was sad, I could not cry. Also, there's still areas of my life that I cannot show or any emotions on. But that one, just the things that she said, it was just like, damn, because one of the first symptoms of my reoccurrence was an upset stomach. And well, I thought it was, but it was actually just like the effects of the cancer in my liver. But I was like, oh my God, my stomach is hurting so bad. I thought I had too much to drink, whatever. I was taking Tums, Zantac, I was taking everything, and I could not get this stomach ache to leave. And then people were like, you gotta go to the bathroom. And I'm like, no, I really mean my stomach hurts. If you look at the anatomy of a person and where the stomach is, that's what's hurting me. So when she said that, I'm like, oh, okay. And then also from what my doctor just told me, like my liver was the organ that had the most cancer in it. So half of it's gone, but it's still a very large portion that's still there. She's like, I'm getting something here. I didn't know that I've been walking around with a whole fracture in my hip from the cancer because it's in my bone. So I literally just found that out last week, and I was having like a little pain, but I thought maybe like I laid wrong, or I bust out one of my dance moves and kind of like threw my hip out or something. But come to find out, it was a fracture. It's healed now. So I was just like, oh my gosh. And then about and then the dairy thing, I just watched a documentary and I'm like, okay, I gotta cut out dairy. Which I haven't told anybody that, but then she's like, cut out dairy. It's like, damn.
Dairy.
Yeah, I've just been thinking about cutting out dairy, and I've been saying I'm gonna cut out meat. And I have cut out meat, but I was tempted to cook me a piece of salmon when I went home, but I'm not.
Yeah, she said fish too.
Yeah. So, and then she was saying that she mentioned someone with an L name, and when I was doing like the Yoni or Yanni steam, I was calling out to my ancestors, and I don't know why I was just calling out to the ones on, like she said, our side of the family, the matriarchs of our side of the family, and one of our aunts, who like she said, who people say we look alike, we act alike, was Linda. And so I called out to her, and she's like,
wow.
She died younger, and so she's not really an aunt that I have like a big memory of, but I remember her. But I only remember her in one setting, like one place in my grandmother's house on the couch.
On the couch.
That's the only like, it is in a picture, but that's the only instance I remember her. And I know she gave me a card on my first birthday. But other than that, like I can't recollect.
She's here with you today.
Yeah, I can't recollect anything. And so I just started calling out to them, and like when she said like your ancestors are with you, my grandmother had breast cancer, my great grandmother had breast cancer. So it's just like, hey y'all, I guess y'all got me, because I'm stage 4, and so which I've been for at least a year without even knowing it. It's just different things that I didn't know because my body didn't have any symptoms. So someone was with me and has and still with me from since whenever, because there's been plenty of times I've been doing things and probably could have broke my hip or hurt my liver some more. Yes,
the dance break.
I bust out the whole split, and like I pulled a leg, pulled a muscle in my thigh. But like I'm like, damn, I didn't break anything. I'm traveling, and it's just so. I'm so blessed that nothing has happened to me while I've been in another country, living in another state by myself, like.
Because you weren't by yourself.
Right. So, yeah, I was just like, oh shit, I was hesitant at first to get read. And I was like, who invited this lady here? me. Because I came in, I was like, so what's going on?
I was the same way
You said it
too.
about 5 times.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Because I saw all these people, like I knew the Yoni, then I was like, okay, now
Okay, who is it?
who is this? Okay, they dance group.
That's how we all are though, just being honest, like I was hesitant too. I brought her to my house the first time meeting her. And so, you know, she was feeling a lot of energy from my house and stuff, and she was like trying, you know, telling me things. I'm just like, I don't know if I really believe this or resonate with this, but then she said some things where I'm just like, oh, yeah.
Right, that's how I was.
That one moment it was like, okay.
Because at first I was like, don't believe it. And then like when she was saying like the stomach, and I was just like, how would you know? Yeah, did you Google my symptoms? You must have Googled it.
Yeah.
WebMD, what I just said. So yeah, I did not mean to break down. And you know what? Since we at the end, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, take
off these lashes. I can just release. I'm releasing everything.
Yes. Release that nigga.
Relax, release. Y'all remember that on what is it? What was the show?
I don't know.
With Whitley.
Oh, Living Color?
No.
Oh,
A Different World.
A Different World. That's what I
She
meant.
went to go see a psychiatrist, and Debbie Allen was like, relax, release.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Relax,
Yeah. Now you put it in context, we know what you're talking about.
Okay. I mean, y'all were you 92, right? Yeah.
You know what? What is that?
Okay.
Square up.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yes, 90s babies.
All in all, I think it was an amazing episode, an amazing experience. Even though I didn't get to experience all of it, but I think it was great. We hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did.
Yes.
If you don't remember everyone's social media, you can look on the podcast.
Follow us down below.
Is it up or is it down?
Is it?
Either way,
It's down below.
so that you can follow everyone's Instagram that was here today and reach out to everyone that came out to give them some steam and to give literally the room readings. So, but just in case you can't remember our names, I'm Big Ange 615.
I'm Brittany Shook, vitamin B _.
And I'm Jamila, the journalist.
And we are the Grown Woman Podcast. I just thought y'all were with me.
Grown Woman Podcast.
We'll see y'all next time. Peace out.
Peace to the